Welcome back to Indie Wavemaker. It's me, Hi Guy, and we'll be showcasing Cuisineer, and we have the dev team over here to talk about it. Hello, Sean. How are
Hi.
you doing today?
A little tired, very
Little
happy.
tired.
Oh, it's
The
a
day
cool
just
show, man.
started.
I was here yesterday.
Well, setting up all this.
Yeah, there was,
yeah,
yeah.
I can understand getting tired. I was here yesterday too. Not too long though. I wasn't setting up too much, so I guess I'm a little bit more energetic. But so Cuisineer, could you kind of explain what kind of game
Okay.
this Cuisineer is?
Cool beans. So Cuisineer is an isometric roguelite with a restaurant. That's the supremely short pitch, right? If you add on extra stuff, then you're playing as cute cat girl. Called
Always
Plum.
good. Always
Well,
good.
that's always a good thing. And then you're an adventurer, but you've inherited a family restaurant. Unfortunately, you've also inherited its debt. And so you basically live in a capitalist world, you know. It's one of those things, and you need to like get the dough to pay back the debt and run your restaurant. To that end, you're basically going dungeoneering, getting ingredients, and then running the restaurant.
Gotcha. All right, I do love roguelite games. I do love, I guess, simulation games, as in like store simulation, whatever simulation. And it seems like you kind of got the two best worlds together in this particular game, with including of a cute cat girl. And so I have seen this game like always from far ahead. I'm like, man, that game looks fun. And now I get to kind of talk to a developer about this. So I would love to kind of dive right into see the gameplay, how all the dungeon system and the story system goes. So should we go ahead and dive right into that?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, let's go. Cuisineer.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna be starting like a new save on the demo.
Yes.
This is actually the same demo that the show floor folks are playing.
Oh, so if you guys are here at Gamescom, who's watching this for some reason, like here and watching this stream as well, you guys can go ahead to check out Cuisineer. It's right next to this booth, right there.
And it should be loading.
So it's all right. It's all right. Sorry, our computer is a little bit of a fossil.
Well,
But
it's playing games the whole day, right? So
yeah, that's true. We'll be we're able to play a lot of games over here. Oh, it seems like we got the cursor of a finger pointer right down, and now it's loading. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
got it. So
we'll wait a bit.
while loading in, so you have been showcasing these games. I've been seeing it every event that I go, and I'm like kind of interested. When can we get to see the full game?
3 weeks time.
3 weeks.
9th
3
November. We launch. That'll be 10th November for a lot of Asia.
Oh, I can't wait. And now it's finally
Okay,
almost
so we're here. Finally,
loaded.
almost home, exactly. So, this demo does have a bit of narrative, but I think in the interest of time, I'm just going to blast through some of that.
Go for it. We don't want to
including this
spoil
bit,
too much
right.
too as well.
You do get a little bit of a short.
You're killing chickens.
You do, and they run away too.
So they're not monsters?
They are. The way we phrase things here is they're monsters. But if you look at all the stuff we do, it's all cute anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's
so if you look at the studio art style, I think we describe it as yabakawa, which is
Yabakawa.
yabai,
Yabai as in crazy, kawaii as in cute.
Yeah.
Yabakawa fashion.
So we kind of like phrase it as like badass cute, if you want to translate it that way. So yeah.
Dead ass cute. So right now it's like in English too, but then by seeing, showcased in so many countries, how many languages are you planning to support?
9 languages.
9?
Yep.
That must have been tough with texts and like localization is rough all the time. It's hard work. So being able to release a game in 9 languages in 3 weeks, well, that I know it didn't take 3 weeks to do, but like it's just kind of cool to see. So
Okay, so here you've just basically got home. I'm gonna again, like blast through demo so we can get to
Yep,
the
yep.
dungeon and cooking part.
Yes.
But yeah, localization has been. I mean, we started it a long time back, but even then, I think we're still finding small things to wrap
How
up here and
long
there.
was the dev period?
It'll be 2.5 years as of actually as of like this month.
Whew. 2.5 years. That's actually like in game dev wise, I feel like it's short. Because I know like certain games actually takes, or some
A
game
few
devs like,
years,
yeah,
right?
definitely like 3, 4, 5, 6
Yeah.
years. So I was like, that you guys worked your butts off.
We did, we did, we did. But I mean, if you want to know a little bit about that, so Cuisineer actually, without saying too much about how we got there, was actually a little bit of a possible last stand for us. So the team was kind of prepared. I mean, which might segue into another question you might not have asked, but like like if we had to make one last game together, what would we make, right? So you're talking about the various the couple of halves of the game that make up Cuisineer, right?
Yeah.
There's the dungeon half and the restaurant bit.
Yeah. And I like how you guys kind of. He's so tall that he
That
just
hit
goes
his
through
arms,
and then
yep.
he'll like duck down afterwards. Like, okay, I kind of like the little, tidbits that you added. Like, I can see the passion. Like, the art style is beautiful. It
Thank
really
you.
kind of looks like a picture book kind of style of a little bit of like you're going through this cute story, Yabakawa story.
Yabakawa.
And the art style really matches as well. The graphics, like it, you see it's 3D, but like I feel like I'm watching 2D. So sometimes like when I see the character like kind of move in a 3D way, it kind of mind boggles me a little bit. And now I can see that you're like preparing a shop right now.
Yeah.
So this is like the store customization.
Yeah. So this is the you can customize your restaurant. We can cook noodles. Obviously, there's different
That
like
noodle
cooking
looks
stations.
good. Did you have like a little like focus on like how to draw food really delicious?
Yeah, we did. So I think we've had the most ridiculous conversations about like, no, the noodle needs to be shinier, or like no, now the steak is too shiny, it looks oily.
Like it needs to be the perfect color.
No,
tone.
seriously. And then we all get really hungry at night.
Oh my goodness.
You're like halfway playing the demo and just like, oh goddamn, I'm not really
It was
hungry
like
now.
let's call a delivery service. Let's order something.
That might actually have happened. So
oh
yeah.
my goodness.
So yeah, I was talking about like how we got to the two halves, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I can finally go explore the dungeon, but we like half of the team basically loves roguelites and action RPGs. So I'm a big long-time Diablo fan.
Yeah.
Torchlight, Hades, etc., Grim Dawn. And then there's the other half of the team, and it's not like a line down the middle because I'm actually on both halves of that. Love cute simulation, cozy games like Stardew Valley. So, for example, like I've got, so some of us play games together. So, me and one of my other designers, Lydia, we played together and we've got 100% Stardew Valley completion.
Oh my goodness.
100%.
How many hours have you played?
Easily a few hundred. Easily a few hundred. Yeah, so I think we talked about like what would be our dream game, and it was like getting both halves of that equation in. And then we're Singaporean, so we were kind of like, okay, how do we make it ours? Like has this? Can we find a way that this hasn't been done before? Yeah. So I think we can happily talk about our inspirations, like Moonlighter and Racketeer.
Yeah, I was gonna say like there was like
yeah.
another roguelite store, not restaurant, but
Yeah.
Moonlighter. I guess another food related indie game was like the Battle Chef Arena. Or
There's a puzzle one, Battle Chef Brigade.
Yeah, that one.
But their puzzle, I believe, was match 3. Don't get me wrong on that. Sorry, don't quote me on that one.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
So that's what happens when I talk and I play.
I'm distracting you too much.
And I really should go and equip like like better weapons. I think
So
there's a
the
little bit of
weapons are
controller
like all
drift.
cooking utensils in a way.
Yeah, so everything in this world is cooking related. Right? So your weapons, so you're obviously wielding a spatula there. Range, they all are cooking implements, or in fact, some are cooking ingredients. So you've got everything from a Deba knife, which we might or might not find
Nice.
because the demo run is a little short.
Yep.
There's let's see, a tenderizer. There's kebab skewer.
Nice. So,
plates.
like, does like each weapon have like an element? Like, for instance, like Deba knife has cuts, spatulas.
Okay, so we did a
beats.
little bit different. So
Uh-huh.
as you can see, this spatula is leaving like fire,
Yeah.
lava things, right?
Yep.
Instead of the elements, we've got the taste of flavors.
Ah.
We have toasty, icy, sweet, sour, salty, bitter,
Sweet,
umami. So how does that translate? So
Yeah, I know. Like sweet, like I guess spicy's fiery.
So toasty is
I guess,
is fire, right?
so what
see,
would
you see that poison cloud there? That's
Yeah.
bitter,
Oh, okay.
right?
Okay.
Ice is ice,
Yeah.
right? Salty is pushback. Sour
Pushback.
is like a chain lightning of sorts.
Ha.
Sweet is a debuffer.
Okay,
They
I
take
can-
more damage and they deal less damage. Umami is like a shielding and reflect mechanic.
Oh my goodness! Like, I feel like you know, sometimes you play a new game and they have their own like special like mechanic, like world building and mechanics to a point where you're like, I'm gonna relearn a whole new world, which is like amazing because it's like you're getting into like each world is like, oh my goodness! So this world has like sweet or I guess flavor as an element, which is like really interesting.
Yeah,
Oh my
so we leaned really hard into the food stuff. So I mean, if you go look at the items, and like I'm sorry, I'm thinking this controller is like controller drift. So
yeah, it's our controller.
okay,
Our
so-
apologies.
So, I'm just like so. If you see like the spatula,
Yeah.
like it's got toasty there, it applies a flame. I guess longtime fans of like Diablo or Dead Cells might say, hey, that's a little bit familiar. So instead of like naming things like I don't know, fiery spatula of the whale or something, basically each weapon or gear slot has 2 mods, and you can modify your playstyle based off what you find or buy or mod.
And I guess you can switch between weapons by pressing RTLT.
Yeah. So for example, I mean, so we've got this open space here, right?
Yep.
So
So
I
that's
can,
the cooking space.
I guess we can have like one button to one weapon, and then I can throw plates with this other one.
Ah, okay. So you
And-
can assign
Yep,
buttons.
yep. And then each weapon has its special. So for plates, it's I throw a lot of plates
Oh.
out, and then for the frying, for the spatula, you have a frying pan special.
Got it.
So every single weapon has its, I guess you could say, preferred situation for usage. You mix and match how you will, in conjunction with the flavors that you want to play.
Yeah. You know, also, can I say the music is pretty, I mean, great. Like, pretty damn good.
Shout out to Cat Boss. So he's a
Uh-huh.
Singaporean composer. So he's the one doing the music.
I mean, like, you know, it's like watching this. There's like, it's weird me comparing it to a different game, but like, it's like one of my favorite games. It's called Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicle. Like, I know like the graphic and everything is different, but then it's just it kind of gives me that little vibe of going through like a cute dungeon and actually collecting it, and it's just this game is just every second I see it, I'm like, I want to play this game. 3 weeks is a little too long for me right now.
Well, it'll be out soon. It'll be out soon. So I think like whilst like a lot of fans, and thanks so much for the support.
Yep.
Are all like, hey, when is the game out? I think as devs we are kind of like on the reverse end. It's like, you know that last bit. Should we balance that a little bit more?
Yeah.
What did so and so say?
It's so scary as a dev, right? Like, okay, I think it's done, but are we really done?
Yeah, right. And at every show you watch, somebody play the game just a little bit differently.
Yeah, and you're like, oh my goodness, that weapon is a little too OP for me.
Something like that, right? And you go like, wait, how is that guy using the spear weapon? Wait, the spear dash? No, we know it works like that, but could he do that?
It's like, why would they use it like that? But I guess it works.
Okay, so I'm getting swarmed to death, so let me just like...
Gotcha. Oh my goodness. But so, like, for instance, like, I know this game's coming out really soon. What kind of platforms? Which platforms are?
Steam at launch.
Nice.
And then, okay, I'm in an arena, so give me a bit. So Steam at launch.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to deal with the range.
Gotta focus
guys.
a little bit.
First, Yeah, just I'll answer the question a real bit, but my brain is like, okay,
I know. It's like multitasking is so
I'm
hard.
so gonna die. Okay, yeah. Take the range down first.
So that tree is like the boss, I'm assuming.
No, he's an enemy, but okay. So you're in an arena, so these are.
So it's
are
like a
rooms where
monster
you're-
house kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
where you-
yeah. So I mean, I look at this as a kinetic puzzle. So you take out the problem pieces first. You kite that tree. That tree is it's slow but has a ranged attack, and I think he's gonna shoot spikes at me. Will he? Yeah. Okay, so there you go. But I'm not his friend, so I think we can relax for a bit. So yeah, PC Steam first, and then I can't officially say anything, but we're definitely talking to the consoles, and maybe sometime next year.
Ooh. So we'll just kind of, see how it goes when during the launch, and then we'll kind of get more information. So if we want to know more, oh, never mind.
No, we good. We good.
I was like, so it's interesting that you, the director's like, you want to play, Hi Guy? I know you want to play. I was like, I know, but I would love to talk to you a lot more about it. So it seems like there's like a lot more enemies, and so before you entered the dungeon, you kind of accepted a quest from, I guess,
Biscotti, that's your best friend. Yep.
Is that a friend or a store mate or
Friend, she helps you out a lot in the story, basically.
Gotcha.
Okay,
So-
and I think whoa. We're finishing an arena. I somehow got through this without dying while talking.
That tree is tough. Oh, there we go.
Okay, there we go. So
Ooh.
so yeah, we got loot. And I think this is like a decent space. Okay, wait, now let me handle this guy. But yeah, okay, we can talk.
Yes. Okay. Now we can talk. I was like, now you don't have to focus a little bit more. So it seems like there's a weapon on the floor
Yes,
too.
there is. So,
I just saw that's the Debahochu
okay,
knife.
well, let me toss a bit of stuff.
There's too many things. So I guess I'm assuming that you can like unlock more stuff when you progress through the story.
More or less, yep. So you can customize your play style, customize your restaurant. Give me a sec.
And it seems like you can equip 3 weapons. So
okay,
like,
so that's weapon 1, weapon 2, gloves, and boots.
Gloves.
Yep. So
Gotcha.
this is the Deva knife. So yeah, we did actually find one. So it's a lot slower, but has good damage and range. And on this one,
What was that? So it has.
Shield Strike Shield, right. So your dash strike now applies shielded on yourself.
Oh.
Basically, when you're doing the dash strike, you can now reflect projectiles.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So
Yeah, so there you go.
for instance, the trees like spikes. Was
Yep.
that considered projectile or no?
Those ones, no, but all the green circles, the little blobby things shot up by the Kailans, that's what they call, those get reflected.
That was a strong strike right there.
Yeah. So each weapon, we put a lot of effort into getting them to feel right.
Nice.
So this is effectively your great sword from Monhan, if you will.
Nice. This game is like, I see you already have like full bag, so I feel like trying to managing your, stuff that you have and like what to take home, what to not take home, and now you're healing.
No, I'm teleporting home.
Teleporting. Oh, okay. I was like,
So my bags are full and my health is a bit low.
so it doesn't really make sense to keep on going.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So can you like leave anytime?
Effectively, if you get hit, then the cast gets cancelled, but you have quite a bit of freedom there to head home when you want. So basically, there's a day-night system. You decide how you want to spend the day. If you're spending around town, time ticks by.
Okay.
If you're out in a dungeon, it takes the whole day.
So when you come back, it's always night.
Yep.
So I guess in a way, like you can stay for the day, like until it's close to night, then go to the dungeon.
So there's actually a mechanic that we got to sort of deal with that, or to reward players, right? Or discourage, depending on how you look at it, right? So you have your max health there.
Yes.
The later it is in the day, you get this like debuff to your max health.
You're just kind of getting tired,
Yeah, you are. So, I mean, beyond a certain point, I think 6 p.m., it's just too late for you to leave.
Oh, okay.
Right?
It's like it's a night.
Yeah, it's night, right? And yeah, so you can decide if you want to spend a day running the restaurant, or shopping, or dungeoneering, if you will, or customizing your stuff.
I guess that's the customer that just came.
That's one. So you do start off with only one chair and table. boiled beef. Okay, that's simple. We can definitely cook that. But you can upgrade the restaurant pretty fast. It's just that I think for this demo, I think if I end this restaurant run, the demo ends for this one specifically. So this is the short show floor demo version.
She got angry.
yeah, because she ain't got a seat and she's eating.
Yeah.
So this kid is also like, hey, you don't have seats.
Hurry up. Come on.
But yeah, seats are cheap, so it'll probably be the first thing you buy.
Okay, so you're like, okay, let's just buy like multiple seats.
Yeah.
Can you put like 2 seats in one table?
Doesn't quite work that way, so you need a table and a chair. There's different size tables, so you can customize the restaurant again.
Got
But
it.
basically, you kind of need like a seat and table space, and then they'll sit down and order stuff.
Got it.
So there's only the pot right now, but later on in the game, you have frying pan, oven, prep table, and then those help you cook different dishes, and there's different tiers of dishes and all
Will
of that.
you be able to like hire?
So people have asked us about that.
Yeah.
For now, no. Maybe post-launch. We wanted you to kind of own the restaurant running.
It's like a, not hole in a wall, but it's like a small restaurant that this one person owns.
Yeah.
If you go to a Japanese like ramen store or anything like that, it's just this one old dude that's just be cooking everything. It's like, "Hey, my God!" So I guess in a way you're kind of experiencing that.
Well, welcome to the perils of small business, tiny business.
Yes, it was like we don't have enough money to hire people. It was like I just got to do everything myself. Wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning, start prepping.
Yeah, when I was your age, I went to the dungeons at 4 a.m.
You know, right? Like got my own actual ingredients. So like, for instance, like, will you be like running out of like ingredients?
Yeah, so you can. To that end, I mean, so you open and close the restaurant by getting near the door, right? So you can actually close the restaurant anytime you want, which I probably
Got
will.
it. So you just kind of kick those guys out.
Yeah,
Like, get out of here.
Get out.
Get out.
I've got enough money to like buy new chairs anyway.
Got it.
So yeah, so that's basically like a really short look at what's in the game basically. But this grows a lot bigger. Your restaurant, I think we launched with 26 different furniture sets.
Oh, all right.
Wait, let me use the mouse to
So that was the demo.
Yeah, that's basically the demo.
All right. So again, so finally I got to see the gameplay also while talking to the dev and describing to me like what cool features it's having and everything. And you know what? I just got a lot more curious about like actually playing the game. Before I was like, oh man, that game looks fun. I should buy it. But I was like, you know, I'm not sure what should I do. But now I'm like, okay, this game looks fun. I will love to keep on playing it. I'll probably get it. I got a Steam Deck too. So
Okay.
Would it play? Well on
Okay.
Steam Deck?
What's my? I'm on live. It works. It works on a Steam Deck.
Yes.
I don't know if we can get the full, how to say, certification in time.
Got it.
I don't think we set out to achieve that as like a first target.
I think
but
though,
it does
like
work.
with
It does
Steam
work.
Deck, usually the game that there's the yellow icon. There's like it seems like it works, but then when I have that yellow icon, usually it works perfectly. But then I guess
there's a few
there's
technical
like
clauses we do need to fulfill.
Yeah, that's what
I don't think we might have fulfilled everything. I know it runs.
So
We're
it
testing
runs,
it.
and then I guess eventually after launching, if people's like wanting you to do it, then
we'll be on it. We'll be
All
on
right,
it.
all right,
But I think it's also like, as a dev, like I think we're at a point where like if we don't launch, we'll never launch. Like there's no end to production.
Yeah, like, I think like if you just keep on debugging, try to like balancing it, just polishing it, it's just gonna keep on going. Oh, let's make that food looks better. Like, let's add another character in there, and then it's like, we need another ingredient, and then just never ends. So I think like let's release it and then work on it while everybody's playing, because then you got so many people giving feedback, and in a way you can actually build the game with the community, like, or update the game.
Well, that and everybody at every show also like, hey, I've seen this game. Like when's it out? Like every show. So okay, yeah, we're on it. We're on it.
Yeah, it's like chill. Too much. But so for instance, like a lot of people are like actually looking into the game. Like I feel like people who's watching wants to know more about the game.
Sure.
Where could they get more information?
Wow. I mean, obviously the Steam page.
Oh yeah.
We do have a website up. I think there's quite a few articles about the game. You can ping us on Twitter, or is that X now?
X, formerly known as Twitter.
Formerly known as Twitter. But yeah, I mean the game's out soon enough.
Yes. So I think wishlisting the game would be the best. Wishlisting is free to do, guys. There's like nothing to lose for wishlisting the game. The only thing that happens to you when you wishlist it is you get an email saying, yo, the game that you wishlist is now out. Or if there's a sale, it's like, yo, there's a game that you wishlist is now whatever % off. It's only benefits if you just wishlist a game. So definitely wishlist a game. Check it out. Thank you very much for coming
so much.
by. I cannot wait for 3 weeks later.
Soon.
Yes. So enjoy the show. Soon.
Soon.
So enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you so
very much for coming by.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. We have another indie game that's showcasing Bootleg Steamer. We'll showcase that next. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back.